did y'all go to Houston, Texas? Throwing that cat everywhere. Throwing that cat everywhere. Did y'all not read the statistics with the HIV? Did y'all not read that? Y'all couldn't have read it.
Houston is facing a global quarantine due to these unrealistic STD rates and statistics. AIDS is so bad in Houston right now, it can humble a glorified hood rat.
If you are sexually active and you know that you have an STD, then you need to inform people of that. Because when you don't, and you infect that person, you are changing their life forever, and they are making a decision that they do not know. Like, this shit is going to change the rest of my life. And there's nothing I can do. And I'm embarrassed. And I'm humiliated, and I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for letting someone take advantage of me in a moment of weakness. But I did not consent to this. And I'm going to get justice for myself. Because there have been so many times in my life where I haven't. And this is not fair. And I refuse to let anybody else feel like this if I can help it.
To the affected people and the non-affected people, it's never too late to do the right thing and strap up, especially if you live in places like Atlanta or Houston, Texas. We're about to get into this news, but before we do, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm making this video to make sure everybody is aware so you can always be prepared.
What's up, family? So I want to spread some awareness before it's too late. If you know somebody that lives in Houston, slept with somebody that lives in Houston, or resided to Houston in the last year, I would advise both of y'all to go get checked right now. Just got off the phone with my mentor, and he's actually in the medical field. His friend that is in the Houston CDC, which stands for Center of Disease Control, is talking about how HIV has spread it amongst so many black women. More so than any other race. And they also saying it's a lot of men out there that's giving these women something called a 3-for-1, where they get 3 different STDs in one night. I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. It's none of my business who y'all sleeping with or who y'all want to sleep with, but this is why I keep my legs closed today. And people think it's boring, or it's like, oh, I'm overthinking it, but hell nah, bro, I don't trust none of y'all. I really don't. A lot of these people don't go get checked. They don't have primary doctors. I want y'all to know that the spirit of lust is the strongest spirit there is in the Bible. I'm talking about, it's so strong, you gotta go get prayed over by the church folks to get it released from you. And people are not taking it serious. They're out here, they're having fun. It's this music, it's these rappers, and y'all think it's normalized. It's so normalized. Threesomes, all of this and that. And now I can see it right now. Oh, but I wear a condom. Do y'all understand that condoms break 45% of the time? Not only that, it's been times in the past where I had sex with somebody with a condom on and that slipped off on some magician shit. And I'm not saying this to scare y'all or to judge y'all. I'm letting y'all know what I've heard from the horse's mouth, bro. And Houston ain't nothing but down the street from the A. People fly in and out all week. Please be careful. Please do not let lust win. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can never ever get rid of. Offer, maybe 30 minutes of pleasure. Please do not let lust win.
After hearing all these horror stories, you figured people would stop the madness, but I guess it's true what they say. Misery loves company. There's got to be a lot of miserable people in Houston. Spring break never stopped for the people that live there, and at this rate, it's going to be a very small black population in that area. The saddest part is a lot of people willingly go there, wilding out, knowing all of the risks that's involved.
Why did y'all go to Houston, Texas? Throwing that cat everywhere. Throwing that cat everywhere. Did y'all not read the statistics with the HIV? Did y'all not read that? Y'all couldn't have read it. And to those 2 girls that was in that car, throwing that stinking cat, just throwing it, humping it, titties bouncing when they was recording you. If you were that freely to be in that car, in the back seat, front seat, whatever, and you do you know how degrading you should feel that they videoed you and you in there so into humping on that thing? throwing at those stinking cat, you should feel like nothing. Go get checked. Go get checked. Because I know y'all got something. I know all y'all got something. This going to be spring break disease. Spring break disease.
Yo, what is going on in Houston? Did y'all see the STD rates in Houston? Y'all need to be safe out there. Y'all gotta be careful out there. Y'all need to be protecting yourselves and stop sleeping around with all these different people. You don't know who all those different people are sleeping with. And they come back and bring you something. Then next thing you know, you going to the doctor, you get tested, you got something you can't get rid of. Lord have mercy. They say 17,000 people tested positive for HIV. 17,000 people. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, y'all got a problem. Y'all better stay safe.
There are way more people that have HIV, AIDS, and herpes than y'all think. I've worked in the medical field for 4 years now. I've worked as a phlebotomist and the lab tech, and I've also worked as a medical assistant. And let me tell you, motherfuckers are burning. And it's not the people that you would expect. Because I know a lot of people say, well, I can tell if somebody is burning. No, you can't. They don't have a look to them. It's that bartender at your favorite bar that you've been crushing. It's that DJ that you've been following on Instagram that's following you to all the parties. It's fine shit posting on Instagram with a Chanel bag talking about she need a man. It's the girl next door who goes to the bookstore and reads books all day and drinks Starbucks. Anybody can have it and you won't know. And with that, they have to tell us their most recent sexual partners so we can call them to inform them to get tested because this man has a sickness. But let me tell y'all, they're not going to tell y'all that they're burning. And they're not even going to use protection. Especially in these big cities like Houston, Atlanta, Cali, and so forth. Y'all need to protect yourselves. I'm going to take it as far as start getting on PrEP because condoms are they're not really a certain protection factor anymore. With all of that being said, be vigilant. Use your discernment. Stop opening your legs and talking about you cracking motherfuckers and you don't know them from a can of paint. Start asking to see their my chart. Matter of fact, go get tested together. If he really wants your goodies, he can get tested. And there's so many young people. There's the people that are getting infected with these diseases are getting younger and younger and younger and younger. Stop opening your kitty cat to anybody because they're cute and fine and they got Instagram followers and they willing to give you money and trick on you. Or you're going to end up like them, being on medication for the rest of your life.
I'm starting to think it's something bigger going on behind the scenes because you got freaky people in every city in the world. Why is Houston and Atlanta the hot spots as if people aren't having unprotected sex in California? I just don't get it, but one thing for sure, Houston definitely got a problem.
Cases of HIV and other sexually transmitted infections are on the rise in our area and rising faster than anywhere else in Texas. Tonight, Matt Doherty looks at which parts of the city are seeing the highest rates of new cases. He joins us live tonight in West Houston. Matt?
Yeah, the study shows the rates of new cases are rising across the board, even among some diseases you may have thought were long gone.
HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all of those. So it's a big issue we have here in our community.
Houston, we have a problem. And it's not just traffic or heat. STDs are on the rise, and the numbers are alarming. Syphilis cases among women have surged to 128%. Chlamydia remains the most common STD in Harris County, disproportionately affecting women in the Black community. These aren't just numbers. They represent real people, real families, and real health risks. Many STDs can be silent, showing no symptoms until serious complications arise. Regular testing is crucial. Early detection means effective treatment and preventing the spread of others. In certain areas, Zip codes 77002 and 77030 are seeing higher rates. Awareness and proactive healthcare are key. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Schedule regular checkups, practice safe sex, and don't hesitate to seek medical advice. Hope this helps.
The STI rates should not surprise you at all. I really thought that this current timeline that we are in would kind of make women tighten up and be more aggressive about their sexual health and preventing pregnancies. But every day I come on this app and there is somebody saying shit happens because they're pregnant, or somebody in the front seat of their car sobbing, crying because they're pregnant and they don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Y'all are still having unprotected sex with your biggest predator in 2026. There is no hope for you. I'm glad that there are still so many silly women who take the heat off of those of us who want to do better, but my goodness. So when you see that STIs and HIV continue to be on the rise, even in this current climate, you should not be surprised. The girls don't care about their lives, their health, their safety, or their futures. Or the futures of the children that they're creating with these bombs. It's really bad out here.
Y'all make sure y'all stay prayed up out there. They're going to have to come out with a vaccine eventually. With it spreading like this in Houston, you got a lot of people coming in from out of town. Next thing you know, they go back home and they cause a whole nother pandemic wherever they live at. This is scary, man. Y'all need to stay protected out there. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to holler at y'all later.